I'm about to meet a right pair of wobblers whose weight's completely out of control. Watch out, massive fatties, the lard police are in.
Hello again, welcome to the latest episode of Are We Thin Yet? The answer is no, so if you've already stopped for that, I'll see you again later.
Yeah, bye!
Today we're not in Clitheroe, and the clips that I put on the front of the video might give you an indication if you know the area. We're in Townley Park. We're in Townley Park for two reasons. One, this is where they do the, not the Couch to 5K, what do they do?
Park run.
Oh, the park run. The park run. So we tend to try walk about 5 kilometres a day. At the weekends we do it at the mornings, weekdays we do it in the evenings. Reason being,
Work.
exactly, we have to work, we're not rich. Did we come down for the park run? No. Did I remember the park run was on? No, I did not. We came round because it's a 5 kilometre walk and it's different, different scenery. So we actually came down to swap a pair of pants at Primark. That's the truth. That's the truth about it. But here we are. But it's quite busy today. It's in Clitheroe. It was looking a bit grey and miserable.
Yeah.
It's quite sunny and
Hot.
bleeding warm.
It's really hot.
Yeah, it's hot when you're walking around and you're trying to. I mean, we're doing 5k walking in just over 50 minutes at the moment, so we're not breaking any records, but it's all right. Let's see what we've been doing this week.
Walking.
Apart from walking, yeah. We've gone on to the I'm going to say 5k, I'm obsessed, 5 milligram pen. Now, we've got 5 pens in the fridge, so we're stockpiling. So everyone always complain about people stockpiling. It's her.
I did it.
Yeah. So we're sharing the 5 milligram pen. We're not taking 5 milligrams. We're taking 3.1, and there's a reason behind that. And that's 38 clicks, if you're wondering. If you take 3.1 milligrams of a 5 milligram pen, you get 8 doses. And since we're sharing the pen, so that's 4 doses each, that'll last us about a month. So that's the rationale behind that. How have you felt from it?
Yeah, we took it Thursday night. Yesterday morning I was very, very dizzy. I staggered to work because I just thought I was going to fall over.
Yeah, she doesn't morning drink.
No. It was an experience putting my shoes on, tying my shoelaces. 3 attempts it took me. Back it in. But it wore off like through the morning, about 10:30, 11 o'clock while I was at work. It just sort of wore off. But it was an experience and I've been fine after that. Bit of an headache this morning. Yeah. But fine.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, when we were on the 2.5, I had a bit of a dizzy spell when we were out walking. Nothing major, but it just sort of crept up on me and there was no real explanation for it. So if anyone, I'm going to say that it might be dehydration, but if anyone else has experienced that, let us know. Like I said, we've been taking the 2.5 for about 2 months now. We've gone up to 3.1, which is an unusual figure, but whatever. It's more than what we were taking because we felt we needed it. We're sort of dying off on day 6, and day 7 was a little bit more difficult. The food noise, etc., cravings, and that were creeping back in, which we've got to look at long term because, again, we're not staying on this forever, so we need to know how to manage that. I felt, it's strange, we only took it on Thursday, but I felt slightly bloated, but without being bloated, so like a full feeling. No problems with it, no issues, not really uncomfortable, but that's about it. But you noticed something, didn't you? Well, we've been on the 2.5 because obviously we're doing a lot of walking, and because it's been hot, we're wearing shorts, etc.
Yeah.
What have you noticed?
I've noticed like bruises on my legs. I've noticed one on the back of yours. I haven't banged myself. They don't hurt. They just, don't know. They just look like bruises under the skin. Yeah, I just.
Only slight ones, not.
Yeah, nothing like major, but just sort of.
Can I just acknowledge that when you said I didn't bang myself, I didn't make a childish remark. I'm very proud of myself on that. So yeah, if you've had any weird side effects, or they might not be connected. It might just be a coincidence. But just let us know. I know I've read up about it that if you lose if you lose weight quite rapidly, the fat can sometimes protect your body, your arms, legs, and if you accidentally bang it, normally if you had that fat cushion you wouldn't bruise, but when the fat goes you can. I don't know if there's any truth in that or if I'm just spouting, but I don't know. So what else have we done? Apart from sat in the car, and it's actually quite hot. I'm sort of regretting this. So we're going to do it outside the car, but I couldn't find a place that we didn't look like a pair of bloody idiots just kind of like yapping away to a phone. If I was sort of like in my late teens and early 20s, I can sort of get away with it, but I'm not. Although I am looking quite youthful. I've had a haircut while we're in Burnley. I've trimmed my beard back, probably a little bit too much. There's nothing to grab hold of now, so I don't know. I'm using night cream. That's how bad it is. Because I'll tell you what I'm a bit conscious about. I've started to notice. Got halfway through the word notice and give up. I've started to notice my skin, obviously, you know, the crepe paper skin. I'm starting to get a little bit of that on my arms. I have got a plan for that though. The idea, once we've gone through the Mounjaro process, or when we get down to a weight that I'm happy with, that's when we're going to start joining the gym, and I'm going to start using weight training to try and build a bit of muscle up. It doesn't have to be massive. Again, I'm over 50. It's not going to be a huge amount of gain that I'll get weight training, I don't think. But I'm going to have a go with this creatine to see if I can, put a little bit of bulk back into the muscle while I'm training it. If you've got any experience of that, give us a shout on that. I don't know. I'm just, we're new to this. So, anyway, weight. Who's going first? Do you want me to go first this time?
Yeah, I need to find mine on my phone.
Right, you went first last time. Last week, I weighed in at, 15 stone, 2 pounds, and 2 1/8 pounds. I never know how to say it properly. I'd just like to point out, last week we had a few cocktails as well, so, they're not good for your weight and they're not good for health.
What we're doing this afternoon,
health benefits. We're going for a bottomless brunch. And I don't know why they call it brunch, because it's at 5 o'clock. And I think the food is just a token gesture, because the rest of it is cocktails. The Bank in Darwin, it's £35 each for 90 minutes. You can have a burger, or you can have something to eat anyway, a burger and fries or something like that.
Yeah, but we're not having the burger.
No,
we've probably been like picking this menu apart.
Yeah, we're having like you're having scampi and fish goujons.
No, I'm not. I'm having chicken goujons and scampi.
All right, sorry. I'm having fish goujons and chicken goujons. I've gone off track with my weight. I'll be back in a minute. With some sweet potato fries, because that's as good as you're going to get. So we're trying to be good with the food, and then we're drinking copious amounts of cocktails.
Lots of fruit juice.
Yeah, with again vodka. It's made from potatoes apparently, so that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, go back to your weight.
Exactly. So I was 15 stone 2 1/8 of a pound. We had the cocktails last week, and I've lost 3 pounds. I'm now at 14 stone 13 1/8 of a pound. So I've broken the 15 stone mark, which I think is about 209 pounds. So my next sort of target is to get below 200 pounds. when I've dieted before, especially over recent years, the lowest I've got is to 14 stone 3 pounds. So that is my ultimate target. After that, I'm in no man's land. I don't know what I'm going to do. It comes down to what weight I should be, but that's what I'm aiming for. Now over to Katie.
So last week I was 12 stone 13, and I'm not good with the little numbers at the end.
Oh, 3/4. So you were 12. You were 12 stone 13 and 3/4 pound.
Yep. This week I am 12 stone 11
and 1/4 pound.
and change.
And change.
Yeah.
Which is 2.5 pounds. So
Yeah.
when they say drink and cocktails are bad for you, they have no idea what they're talking about.
I don't like to do it every week.
We're doing it every week.
I don't want to take that chance.
We did it last week. We're doing it this week, but we're doing it on
we're not doing
steroids
it-
this week. We're not on steroids. I'm just saying that we're going to be drinking a hell of a lot more cocktails because
Right.
I'm not making them. But again, like I said, I've made a little video about what cocktails we made. Don't know if you've seen that. I highly recommend it. But the caffeine in the espresso must be good for you because I've lost 3 pounds. The fruit juice, the fruit juice in the pouring star or passion fruit martini must be good for you. Just saying, it's got to be. We're losing weight. We've lost 5.5 pounds between us. Tell us what you're drinking this week.
Yeah.
Tell us if you're drinking. Tell us anything you want. Do us a favour, subscribe, because I've gone up to about 172 subscribers. Now, in the grand scheme of things with YouTube, that's a bit poo-poo. But I don't care, because the people who I've got, I'm sorry, but they seem really nice people. The people who have subscribed seem really nice people, especially the ones who've left comments. Leave us a comment just to say hello. If it's just hello and a thumbs up, do that. Whatever, it's just nice to see. And if you subscribe to me, if you've got a channel, I'm going to subscribe to you because that's the way that it goes, I think. Have we got anything else? I need the seat just to bend that way. I'm really sore shoulder. I'm complaining. Carry on. Anything else? I don't think we've got anything planned for this week. I don't think. We're just walking.
Just trying to think. No.
Are you? How often do you walk? We're walking every day, and we're doing about 5k a day.
That's if we don't get lost.
If we don't get lost. If we do get lost, we have bonus kilometres.
Yeah.
But so far we've been all right. This is probably why we came to Townley Park today, because we know our way around it. But yeah, so we're gonna go home. Gonna have a shower. We're gonna we've bought some clothes. I've bought clothes that are a size smaller than well, actually my t-shirt is 2 sizes smaller than I normally buy, which is like, yay, fantastic. I haven't tried it on yet. It might be putting a condom on a bloody tree. I don't know. Don't know where that came from.
No, I don't.
Right.
No, I bought clothes that are the same size, but all my clothes I've noticed are fitting so much better. I mean, I can only imagine I must look like a frigging cupcake before with a frigging muffin top. I must look frigging horrendous.
We've been looking at old videos, and bearing in mind, we've been doing this for. Well, it's not gross. It's just how we were. I mean, this is where Mounjaro comes in. Mounjaro comes into it, because we hated dieting. We hated dieting because you're just hungry all the time. This is a game changer. I'm really ticked off that the prices are going up. However, there might be news on that, because Mounjaro's saying that they'd be giving the pharmaceutical companies over, or the pharmaceutical distributors over here a big discount. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The prices are still going up, but hopefully, fingers crossed, not as much as what we thought.
Yeah.
But we'll sort of see.
If you've got the chance to go on Mounjaro or Wegovy or whatever, give it a go. It is a game changer. If you want us to talk about anything else, if you want us to go somewhere, let's see. We live in Lancashire. If you think, if you know of a good place to go walking,
nice place to walk.
yeah. even in the rain, because we're getting to that point now where it's going to start raining soon, so that'll separate the men from the boys whether we keep going walking, which we're going to have to. Yeah, let us know. Okie dokie. So for this week, that's us done and dusted.
Yeah.
Drop us a message. Say hello to Kate. She's lonely. She's not.
I'm not.
She's not. But
We'll say hi. I'll say hi.
yeah, we'll say hi back. Okie dokie. So have a good week. Thank you for watching if you've watched. If you've watched any of the other videos, I'm sorry that I babble on and I digress, blah blah blah. But again, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye bye.